Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to a new Melffy support. Who would have expected this? I definitely not. But it's fantastic. It's, I was about to say broken, but this new, well, they have a couple of new cards. First of all, this one, Rabbis. It's basically a Stratos upon summon, or it lets you play turn 0 during their turn. Like whenever they summon, you can special summon it to the field during their turn. And then you can fusion summon their new fusion. The new fusion, this one, upon summon it bounces, or, so very similar to Yummy, or it reborns one of your Melffys from the graveyard, for example. Level 2 beasts. Really nifty, by lowering its level. But the eye-catcher of this deck is this boy. This spell, as you see, it adds 4. Yes, it's a Rota for Melffy. But it doesn't search 1, it doesn't search 2, it doesn't search 3, it searches 4. 4 Melffys. The downside is that as soon as you use the card, you're immediately put into the end phase, which, you know, for this deck doesn't really matter that much, because in the end phase you are able to special summon, I guess, up to 5 Melffy bodies from your hand to the field. To gain their effects, basically. This, what is it, the Mythical Beast? Level 2 Beast, right side. From the OG days, right? From Obedient School deck. You're kind of abusing that card, because keep in mind that's not once per turn. So every time when it's summoned, you can destroy a card from your opponent. And again, you have multiple ways to get it on the field. Get it out of your hand, reborn it, yada yada. Okay, okay, so let's see. The synchro, whenever it's summoned, you can bounce 1 card on the field, well, a monster, right, back to the hand. So here, I guess you can definitely bounce your level 2 to later special summon it off is it Fanny? Not too familiar with the names, but Fanny summons from the hand. And eventually, yeah, we can pop True Light to basically Raigeki their own field. But with this deck, I'm getting a pure, that is. I'm getting like whatchamacallit, like runic vibes. It's super slow, and you're relying on your opponent to play the game. You know, let them summon and then trigger your Melffys, but if they just pass, it's kinda hard to play the game. Especially in like a pure build. And I was about to say, are you forced to play pure? Yes and no. Because this new search spell, search up to 4 basically, or 4. You cannot special summon other than Melffys for the turn. Can be important. This is also one of the new cards, a trap which I think it's just fine as a one-off because it's searchable off of a couple of cards. It lets you get something back from the graveyard, for example, and then fusion summon during their turn. So it's something to recur plus fusion summon. Anyway, so hide and seek, as you know, the continuous spell protects all Melffys on field once per turn, I guess, every name. So that's why they aren't destroyed off of that new overframe Blue Eyes, and you know, a monster was summoned so we can start tagging out. The Squadron is definitely a staple, I feel. Next to the, what is the other one, the water one, but as you know, as you saw, I'm running Purge, so as soon as you use Purge from the hand, it blocks your water. So Squadron is a perfect addition for the deck. So yeah, the fusion just needs basically 2 Melffys, 1 Melffy and 1 Beast type, if I'm not mistaken. I think 2 is just fine in the extra deck, right? So again, your opponent summons, you can reborn something. All the other Melffys trigger, you know, get them back from the field, back to the hand, and then trigger their effects respectively. Let's see. So abusing the level 2, destroy every time whenever it's summoned. We still have the what can we do? We can bounce the fusion back. Oh yeah, for one of the new Melffys exceeds. What is it? God Mummy? Which is a searcher. It searches one of your spells and traps. Again, nifty, super nifty. Summonable off of the synchro, by the way. Typhon is fine. Let the synchro die, because again you have hide and seek to recur. Plus I think, as you saw in the extra deck, there is space for that, for potentially a second on. You probably don't need it. Anyway, so go for the God Mummy. Again, that needs, what is it, at least 3 level 2s. Gains the attack boost, etc. And upon summon, it searches and adds from the graveyard back to the hand as well. You can go for Zeus. I mean, get rid of the, you know, the big boys, the Typhon, and plus both load So that always helps out. It prevents those blue eyes being special summoned. And again, we can just refuel our field at the same time. With basically every, yeah, as you saw in the deck list, I think basically all of the names are to one in the main deck. Bar, the new one, and what is it, the one that's special summons from deck? 2 from deck. That's a trio, I feel. Okay, let's see. So Squadron for the Synchro, and the Synchro will eventually bounce back. The Primite monster, probably. Drop Squadron, drop the Synchro, there it is. Bounce back, yeah, just prevent them from playing the game, basically. I overlooked this one, but it's fine. No, they are just fusion summoning again, summoning a monster so we can trigger. You know, bounce Fanny, go for the new, go for the OG ones. So pop something and then try to fusion summon. They use Fua, which is fine, I guess. We're going to skip that. And this should be game, if I'm not, like a long duel. This was actually the first game I had with the deck. And whew, it has been years last that I played Melffy. Okay, next one, going first again, the next one going second. Obedience Cult obviously never resolves. And this is also, yeah, you'll see in a few moments, like this is a Stratos, but you can use only one of its effects. So it's either the fusion summon when summoned, or upon summoning, search, basically a Stratos. So it's either one of the two, you can't use both. We dropped it, again we tributed monsters so they can't chain 5 mana, which makes sense. We bounce back to summon 2, and we can start playing. And here, that's the deal, right? Like, they can attack, but why should they? So you're basically very similar to Insector, you're basically punishing your opponent for playing the game. So, like, look at this. Search for boss. Special summon everything to the field. With, what is it called? The Rescue Rabbit, the Exceed. What is it? Target like a monster on field, tag out, basically. So special summon 3. During the draw phase. Could be important. Yeah, at least I don't have one of the other Exceeds that, what is it, negates the effects whenever you tag out. And here, like, okay, as an opponent you can just pass. Either you break or you don't have a strong enough play. So there's one effect filler which prevents the search, which is fine. Normal summon to search, that's Ashed, which is fine. We are respecting Nip here in this situation, because again, there is no reason to risk it. Go for Mommy to attack for 1k, and then are we going for Zeus or God? Yeah, God Mommy. To search the trap, probably, yeah. Go for the easy fusion summon and pass, probably. Oh, the second effect here of the fusion, as you see, it's currently still bugged. But what is it? You can banish it from the graveyard to target 2 beast Melffys, add one of them back to the hand, and send the other one back to the bottom of it. Okay, so Brennan Fusion, we obviously are negating that, and then again they pass. Like, you can't just, if you have a weak summon, you can't do that against Melffy. And you're punishing your opponent for that, for not doing that. So hide and seek for extra draws, and you know, this should be our game. Like, this normal is a stupid draw. Like here, in this case, if it wasn't for the normal, I could have, searched, what is it, the new one, normal summon the new one, and then search the normal, and that's why you play the normal. It gives you the extra vomit summons to the field. You're basically pendulum summoning if you search the normal. So the thing is that the new trap in graveyard also could protect your field from Nip. What is it? It protects your extra deck monsters. Rahu? Nope. That's the deal, as you saw, like, with this deck, because your search 4 card, you have the capability to main deck so many non-engine, like crazy stuff. This going second. So this deck, because of the new support, you are able to play turn 0. So we imperm the field spell search, drop the new one, go immediately for the fusion summon. We're not bouncing, right? We just want to keep the fusion on field. And then reborn, what is it? The one that goes for the double summon. I forgot his name. Wally, right? So now your opponent has to play the game. So every time they summon, you can capitalize on it. So Wally triggers, bouncing itself back to the hand, and a special summon 2 from deck. Catty and Puppy. So Catty is a Stratos, Puppy is the one that's Hero Lifts also. We Purge, this is like a very solid Purge. It does block us from the water one, yeah. Which is fine, and we have Squadron still in deck. So this triggers the Magician Soul Summons, this triggers both of them and we are popping the souls and search Squadron just in case if they have the extend. For now, not yet. They go for the one to draw. Lollipo is there. We do need the synchro summon, so we go for the synchro bounce the link, yeah, because it was negated, so you can't quick synchro summon. Linkery Boy's fine, we tag out, and this is so good. We tag out for God Mommy for free. Plus, this is all turn 0, guys, all turn 0. Look at this. Turn 0 search special, insane stuff. Really nifty. The Imperm hurts a little bit. Very awkward again because of Perch. You're not able to use Little Knight. It's just a small beat stick, I guess. Use Hide and Seek. Recur, reuse our engine. Draw the new one, the new Search 4. We cannot use it because we went for Little Knight. But it's fine, we already pretty much have all the names. Drop them to the field. And then go from there. Like, we're not losing this one. And this is a long, this is a reason why it's so annoying, right? If you're playing against this deck. All of the tag outs, and Melffy is not really the deck that you might know. They're all, like I was about to say, not new cards, but it's that you always have that one guy at your locals playing like a rogue deck, and that's this. That's one of those decks is Melffy's, like that one guy at your locals playing Melffy for 10 years, right? And then getting new support. And then you're like, oh, what does this do? So they are capitalizing on the fact that Melffy is not that popular. People don't know the cards, but that's the strength, I guess. So tag out for pop, and we have Call by to basically see. So this new support is really nifty. Like, give every archetype a spell that's Rotas for 4, 6 stuff, really 6 stuff, and the downside isn't really even a downside. It actually helps this deck by a lot. But, yeah, it's really nifty. But it's a hard deck. Like, all of the effects, tag outs, you have to know your opponent's deck really well. So, feel free to leave suggestions. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, we can sign out. Peace.